like, hit the share, show us your love, show us you care. Huge game in about an hour's time, of course. It is Liverpool. It is Leeds at Elland Road. Here's the starting 11 for Liverpool. Want 3 points. I want a good game. I want a performance. I want all those things combined. It won't be easy. It's a potential banana skin. If we don't bring our A game, we could get turned over. I know they got hammered by Newcastle. I know they got hammered by Crystal Palace by 5-1 recently. But we are Liverpool, and our away form, as I keep on saying, home form is Champions League, away form is Championship. But tonight, I want a performance, guys. I really, really do. Get your comments in, get your predictions in, whatever you want. I'm going to come on for about 15, 20 minutes to chat about the starting 11, which I will give you right now. It is Alisson in goal. It is, of course, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk and Robertson in midfield. It's Hendo, it's Fabinho, Curtis Jones, another chance for Curtis Jones to do something. And up front, it's Salah, it's Hakpo, and it's Jota on the bench. What a beautiful little bench. Luis Diaz returns to the bench for Liverpool. He's been missing for so long, well before the World Cup. Great to see him on the bench. Hopefully, we can see a little cameo with 15-20 to go for Luis Diaz. Can't wait to see that. We've also got Captain Chaos on the bench and Thiago. So we're basically at full strength here, guys. No excuses. Turn up. Try get the 3 points and move on. We've no excuses left. The away form is absolutely abysmal. 13 points or something like that. 13 points on the road. Holy shit. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. Badger and Scousebird, Adrian Gomez, Matip Jones, Milner, Henderson, Phillips, Arthur, Ox, Keita, Firmino, Fab, Thiago, all done. Thanks, guys. Move on. I thought you were trying to give me a starting 11 there. But yeah, look, the summer's a big time. I'm not even going to worry about that. We have a big, big summer coming up, but we just got to think about the game now in less than, 55 minutes. I'm not in Liverpool now. That picture I put up on Instagram and Twitter was back in 2019 at the Hillsborough Memorial. That was 4 years ago. I cannot believe it. My hair was less grey then. But that was 4 years ago. No, I'm not in Liverpool. Hopefully I'll get to Liverpool in May, maybe sometime before the season ends. But definitely not in Liverpool at the moment. I'm in Dublin. Just remember, no amount, please, is Badger and Scouseboard. Look, the Gravenberch one seems to be gathering pace. And then you hear he's not for sale. Liverpool representatives meeting him. He's not for sale. Probably pushing the price up. The Alexis McAllister one from Brighton seems to be. Look, we'll get players in. There'll be no doubt about it. 3 or 4, maybe 5 players will come in the summer. It's going to be a busy, busy transfer show. There's going to be breaking news all over. We're going to have more links, more transfers and links and rumours than a good Fleetwood Mac album. You know, rumours. Remember that? What an album. But it's going to be crazy in the summer. But starting 11, same team. Basically played against Arsenal, isn't it? Keep it tight at the back. Nothing silly. I want energy in the midfield from Fabinho, Hendo and Jones. And I want Salah to come back to his game again. He's a decent record against Leeds. I suppose he's a decent record against anybody. Of course, Hakpo. I want a good game from him. And Jota up front. Popo Tara now. So you, Popo, hit that like button. Hit the share button. Let's get it going. As I say, starting 11 for Liverpool. But I want to see Luis Diaz. I want to see the Colombian Prince at some stage. Maybe 15-20 to go, depending on what way the game's going, of course. We would see him, but Nunez is on Thiago, so a bit of firepower, a bit of experience on the bench. As I say, we're fairly, the squad's starting to, I know it's too late now, 8-9 games left. I mean, top 4 looks miracle whip at this stage. It's going to be very hard to make top 4. Really, really is going to be very hard. But I want a strong finish. I want to see how far we can get up that table, how many points we can get between now and the end of May. That's what I want. I want fight as to look forward to next season, because there's going to be 4 or 5 players in that squad there today that travel down on the bus who will not be with us next season. They just will not be with us next season, and it's a big finish for them. We know the likes of Mello, Keita, Naby, Ox, Bobby, possibly Kelleher as well, are all going to be going, leaving. Maybe even Nat Phillips you could throw in there, 1 or 2 of the young lads. They're all going to be going, packing their bags. So, put in a strong finish, try do something, get a few wins, clean sheets, goals, whatever you can. It's crazy the way we're talking about Liverpool at the moment. This is a given with Liverpool over the last 4 or 5 years. This is just an absolute given. Now we're actually thinking, can we have it instead of we know we're going to get it. We just haven't got it enough this season. It's as simple as, especially away from home. That's why tonight I want a performance from the Reds from the get-go. Bang, bang, bang. Leeds are in trouble. They're not far off the relegation zone. They need points. They need to get up that bloody table. They're a big club. The crowd will be up for it tonight, Monday night, under the lights. This should be a really, really good game. Leeds in all white, Liverpool in red. The famous, going back to the famous 70s and stuff like that. I even remember watching a game on RTA here in Dublin back in the early 90s. What a game that was. It was 91. Could have been 91. I'm not sure. Barnes, Mulby scored a penalty. Liverpool won 5-4. David Speedy scored. I mean, what a game that was. So we've really, really got to get at them tonight. Get stuck into them. Fast start. Try get a goal, obviously. But I want a performance. I want a 90-minute performance. We haven't had a 90-minute performance. We've had maybe 4 or 5 all season. 4. And here we are in the middle of April talking about 4 or 5 performances. That's bad. That's really bad. So I want something for tonight. I want them playing for the manager tonight. I want them playing for the badge tonight. I want them to turn up. I mean, look, on paper, we should be beating Leeds, yes. But football isn't played on paper. It's played on the grass. So, want to have a look at a few comments there. Right, Dave, we have to show up, says Henry. Absolutely. Will Diaz get time tonight, says Mark Forrest. I don't know. I hope so. As I say, I hope 15-20, which will put him in contention then for the next game. If he can come on, it's been a long way off. They're going to ease him a cotton wool, I'm hoping we're 2 or 3 up and he can come on, little cameo with maybe 20 minutes to go. Similar with Nunes, similar with Thiago, But we need to turn up tonight. We really do. As I said earlier, we need a performance. We need a performance. Let's play for the badge, guys. Play for the badge. Play for the badge. There's only a few games left. You can go off on your sunny holidays. You can go off and have a nice rest this summer because there's no World Cup, no European Championships or anything like that. You can get a proper holiday. They haven't had one in a while, remember? And they can get a proper refresh, come back for pre-season and rock and roll. And hopefully a few new faces. Few will leave, few will come in. Rebuild the start. Bit more optimism. But it's important for the club, I think. It's important for Klopp. It's important for the players that are staying that we can finish the season strongly and put a few wins, a little run now. Last 8 or 9 games, a little run, unbeaten, a few wins, Liverpool go in the house. How are you, my friend? Jungle is massive. Elland Road under lights is a scary place, similar to Goodison Park. Badger and Scouseboard, we need players that want to be part of Liverpool. Not the Mounts and Madisons of this world. I like, actually, they're both good footballers, there's no doubt about it. Whether we get them, I don't know. I'm sure they will demand big wages and stuff like that. But look, that's a while away. I'm sure Liverpool are working in the background. And, at this stage, you can throw in your Alexi McAllisters, your Caicedos. You can throw in your Mounts. You can throw in your Tillemans. You can throw in your Madisons. You can throw in your, Gravenberch. You can throw anything you want. As I say, there'll be more links and rumours, between now and, the 1st of July is our the window opens. Crazy. No Mount, no Madison, total madness, says Badger. I know you obviously just do not like them at all, don't you? Sure, Mount will sign a new deal and won't be up for sale. I can't see Chelsea letting them go. Plus, we have to be careful. We need English-grown players as well. We've a lot. We're top-heavy on non-English players. We need to keep, if the likes of, English players leave, the likes of a Millie who retires or whatever like that, they're talking about Jones leaving. I mean, Jones, I think it's big for Jones. Tonight starting in midfield. I think it's a big, big night for the likes of Curtis Jones. Hasn't quite done it. He was okay against Arsenal, but he needs to turn up. Leeds will get stuck in. This will be an old-fashioned game of football, this will. This will be a tough, tackling game of football tonight. Might be actually a little bit nasty in a bit. Because I said they're fighting for their lives. We're fighting for a different type of thing. We're fighting for the badge and trying to get something out of the season. They're actually fighting to stay up in the bloody league. You know what I mean? They've had more managers than fucking, McDonald's, a bad McDonald's. So, a poor performing McDonald's. Doug from the Doug Football Channel is in. Doug, how are you? There's a link in the description. Dougie boy. Show him your love. No English players, just Scouse players, says the Badger. Diaz will come on the 75th minute, says Trap Lines. I don't care once I see him. I'd love to see him on the pitch. As I say, 15, 20 minutes, 70, 75, 65, the famous Klopp happy hour in around 60, 65. He loves that time, doesn't he? But I'm hoping we're in a position where he's coming on not to save us. He's coming on just to do a bit of showboating because we're 2 or 3-0 up, It's a different type of thing if you're losing 1-0 or you're drawing or you need something, you know. So tonight, obviously, I'm going to go through the 11 again. Alisson has been probably our player of the season so far, to be fair. Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk and Robertson. So there you go. Hendo, Fabinho and Jones in the midfield. As I say, I want Jones to have a good game tonight. I want Trent to have a good game tonight. Up front, Salah, Gakpo and Jota. So here's the 3 players. If they have a good game tonight, if they're +7 or more on a rating scale, Trent, Jones and Jota, we win the game. I'm going to go 1-0 to Liverpool. I said it on Friday with Keith and Ivan and Owen from the Cop On podcast. So I take 1-0 all day long. I just want the 3 points. Clean sheet would be a bonus, but I just want the 3 points. But more importantly, well, is it more important than the result? I want a performance from the Reds. I want them fighting for the badge. That's what I want tonight. I want a bit of fight, a bit of heart, a bit of soul, whatever you want to call it tonight. Alisson, best goalkeeper. Yes, absolutely, my friend. We all know that. We don't need to be told that. Ali, I had already marked just a sandwich and a yogurt. You need points from this game, so better start strong. Worried we won't be switched on from the start. Well, I'm telling you now, Leeds will be. We do not want Leeds taking the lead, do we? At Elland Road, we've got to be up for it. The crowd's going to be, it's a proper old style division, you know, championship ground, Division 1 ground back in the 80s. It's Elland Road, famous ground. They're on top of you. They'll be loud, they'll be raucous, you know. So if you're not up for these type of games, forget about it. Hang up your jersey now. You know what I mean? So I'm predicting. I want a performance. I'm hoping we get a performance, but it's more hope than reality because the away form has just been so bad, and I mean so bad. But as I say, we have a strong bench. Luis Diaz, hope to see him. He's been so long away. Captain Nunes, Darwin Nunes, maybe come on and get a goal for us, and Thiago as well. It'd be great to see him to slow it down. You have nice little subs there to bring on if you need them. But yeah, the front 3, Salah, a bit more Salah I want to see. Similar, he played really well. He did well. Okay, look, he missed a penalty against Arsenal, but he was good in that game, really dangerous in that game. Played very well. Hakpo and Jota. Jota's been, I know he's been out for so long. He's not the Jota we used to. I think Jota's more better nearly coming on last 2025. I think he gives you a lot more, you know. But he's been out for so long. I think Liverpool trying to play him back into some sort of form, you know. Liverpool must grow a pair. Go in for Xavi. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure the whole world will be going in for him. Should have got him when we looked at him for 42 million. Guys, I don't care. I just want to win the game tonight. As I said just before, the transfer windows will take care of themselves in June, July, August. We'll have probably 3 months of going mad about it. As soon as the Premier League finishes, it's already crazy already. Links and fucking rumours and everything else. But they'll take care of themselves. We've important games coming up for the club, for the badge, for the players that are staying, even for the players that are going to go out on a high, basically. So I think Liverpool have got to go in, got to get stuck in. This isn't a gimme. This is not a gimme, especially away from home. They beat us at Anfield. They're the only team in the Premier League to beat us at Anfield this season, 2-1. Remember the game? They got a late winner. We had chances in that game. Yeah, should be lost. Probably not. We are going through an absolutely fucking disaster of a game spell when they came to town. We had absolutely no confidence. But we've only been beaten once in the league at home, and it was Leeds. So a bit of revenge tonight, I suppose. Klopp will be doing his stealthy buying, says Mark. Yeah, there's been so much said, read in his press conference last Friday. I mean, it's just been absolutely crazy. So much said and read, as they say, talking about since the Arsenal game, that good comeback, we should have won that game. Why ain't Nunes starting? Don't make sense. As Redbird, he's on the bench. Him, Diaz, Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunes and Thiago are all on the bench. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably see all 3 with the 5 sub-reel. You should see all 3. Hello, Redbird. Hope you are well. I want that previous badge back on our shirts. I want to win the game tonight. I want 3 points. As I say, I'll probably do an instant match reaction straight after the game at about 5 to 10, something like that. About 5 minutes. As soon as the final whistle goes, I'll do an instant match reaction. And I'm hoping I'm in good humour on Monday night. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why. I will like Mondays if Liverpool can get the 3 points. Not bad, Mark. Hope you are too. Redbird is having a lovely little chat. Watch your scoreline, watch your goal scorers. As I say, 1-0 Adumi, Mo Salah, something like that. Salah 1-0. I take it all night long, as Lionel Richie would say. So guys, need as many points as we can get now, says Mark. Absolutely. Let's go for a 3-0. Any goal, any score to nail a do me. But it's not, as I say, it's not going to be easy. We've got to bring our A game. I think we've got anything other than our A game. We're not winning it. We're not winning it if we don't bring our A game. Bring our A game, we win it. 3-2, says Mark. I presume you mean Liverpool to win 3-2. Elland Road. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be an exciting game. And I can't wait. As I say, I will be live straight after the game. So pop in and say hello. Hi, Henry. I'm not bad. We'll be better if the lads win 2-0. Yeah. It'd be better if we just win the game, basically. But the performance, a 90-minute performance, none of this game of two halves bullshit. I want a performance. Is that too much to ask from these highly paid Premier League international players? Is that too much to ask for an away performance, a 90-minute away performance? Is that too much to ask to get the 3 points? Well, I'm asking it, and that's it. Simple. I'm asking it. And I don't care if it's too much to ask. Howdy, cowboy, the Goochmeister. Jesus Christ, I thought you were extra. I haven't seen you in about, since COVID probably. But the Gooch is in from Canada. How are you, Gooch? Hopefully you were well, my friend. Where have you been? Even Mark gets you there. Where have you been, says Mark Forrest. I still think City and Muscat and Klopp, yeah. I think City will win. No. Look, City are bang on favourites to win the Champions League now. They can win the treble now. They're in the semis. I think the Sheffield United win that. They're in the FA Cup final. Looks like they could win the league now. I think Arsenal have absolutely fucked up the last 2-0 both games against us, of course, and West Ham the weekend. They've really thrown that one away. And they've won for already in the bleeding semis, or in the semis of the Champions League, 3-0 against Bayern. So I think Arsenal have thrown it away. City will not win, says Badger. Well, maybe not the Champions League, because that is obviously the one they want to win. But I think the league and the FA Cup, they could do the double. I think they're odds on for the double, the domestic double. I just do. I mean, they probably play United in the FA Cup final, probably. Maybe they might get past Brighton, though, I fancy City cheaters for the Champions League. Yeah. Oh, God. I mean, it just makes a whole mockery of everything UEFA and FFP and everything else if with 115 or 112 charges hanging over your head and you can win a fucking treble, doesn't it? Silly. Yeah. City are done. Too cocky. Win nothing. Damn bums. I don't know. But I think it's all wrong anyway. But sure, nothing Liverpool can do about it. We just got to rebuild in the summer and hope it's good enough and strong enough to compete next season. That's the big one. But as I said to you already, these are the games tonight. Let's get a few results. Let's get points on finish as high up the table as is possible. We're 8 at the moment. Is it 8 or 9? 8. I even forgot where we are at the table. I think we're 8. It's absolutely unbelievable. The turnaround the last 9 months is crazy. It's been a busy couple of years. Glad you lads are still at it. Come on, you Reds, says Johnny. Jesus, Johnny, I mean, you must have a professorship at this stage. I think it was the last time I seen you about 3 years ago. Jackie Grealish is a cheat. Jackie Grealish. Ribena, always nice, isn't it? Milner drinks it, must be good. So, as I say, we're starting 11 again. Not long to kick off now. So, Alisson in goal, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson. We've got Fab, we've got Hendo, we've got Curtis Jones, a big night for Curtis in midfield. And we've got Diaz. We've got Jota, Hakpo and Mohala. And we've Diaz, Nunez, Thiago. Those 3 superstars on the bench if we need them. The Calvary's on the bench. I'm hoping we don't have to need them. I'm hoping we've already done the bloody job and they're only coming on for a showboating. I'm good, thanks, Marky. You, Johnny Gooch. Jeez, I can't believe he's back on. Long time there. Long time no see, as they say. But everyone's welcome. Welcome back. Mr. Anderson. Welcome back. What a film. Really hope that Trent was in the middle. I'd heard something today that, they were talking about a 3-5-2 and having Trent in the middle, but I doubt it. Amazing to see Diaz back as a waking world. Well, he's on the bench. So, I mean, that's as good as you would have hoped for, have him on the bench and hopefully get a cameo. 10, 15, 20 minutes to go. Lucho says Redboard. Yeah, we've missed him. We have missed him. What a player. Gives you so much going forward. And he tracks back. He tracks back that South American tenacity, you know, that type of thing. And trickery, tenacity. I mean, who wouldn't be surprised if he came and got a bleeding goal or made a goal tonight? He's that type of player, isn't he? But, you know, look, the front three, come on. You've got Diaz and Nunes there if you're not playing. So Salah, Gakpo and Jota. If you're not turning up, you've the likes of Bobby, Diaz, Nunes on the bench. So you want to, you know, top of the morning, Dave. Gary Richards in the house. Hit the like, hit the share, guys. Let's go. As I say, I will be live straight after full time, probably about 5 to 10, depending on what time the game finishes. More or less live, instant match reaction straight after the game. So pop in and say hello straight after, about 5 to 10, something like that. What do you think Jota needs to get back to producing goals? He needs to score. He needs to put one in the back of the net. Yeah, I think a goal would be big for Jota. It's been such an injury, such a long time out. It's hard to get your rhythm, but I think a goal will help him get that rhythm out there. His heading was once prolific. His goal scoring was once prolific. You know? I've no doubt he'll be okay. I like Jota, has got the lotta. I really do like him. Free Carvalho, for fuck's sake. What has happened, young Fabio Carvalho? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. But guys, hello Dave. By the way, thoughts on the Gravenberch news coming out today. Also McAllister news. Plus it's a massive boost for Diaz and Thiago being on the bench, says Andrew Quinn. Yep, Andrew, as I say, Diaz, brilliant to have him on the bench. Nunes, Thiago on the bench is great. McAllister talk seems to be heating up. Alexi McAllister, I really do like him. Combative midfielder. Was he only 24? World Cup winner, of course, with Argentina. Be a pretty hefty fee. I like him. Gravenberch is up in the air. 1 minute says Liverpool representatives are talking to him. Another one is Bayern Munich don't want to sell him. I know that's the type of thing to put in the price up, but I would like both of them, and I think we do need both at least. Elliott over Jones for me too, says Mark. Well, Elliott ain't on the start 11, baby. Did you hear that they're not giving up? They're not going to give Thiago a contract renewal, which is next year, I think, isn't it? He's another year left in his contract. Yeah, maybe. What age is he? 31 now? He'll be 32. So, no, probably won't. He's had too many bloody injuries. Injuries have almost ruined poor Thiago. Let's get the best out of him while we have him, I suppose. That's the big thing. But as I said earlier, if the likes of Trent, Jones and Jota have 7+ games tonight, I think we win. You know, they're sort of the fringe players. If they play, I'm not saying Trent's a fringe player, but if he has a good game, it means he'll have defended well and probably done well going forward. So, big game. No messing tonight. We cannot get big. Leeds can't do the double over us. I mean, that cannot be done. They beat us at Anfield. They certainly cannot beat us. They can beat us, but you know what I mean. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I want to see a performance tonight. I want Javi end of. We'd all love Gavi, but I'm sure everybody's going to be looking at Xavi, the young Barcelona protege. What a player. So guys, scorelines, I'm going 1-0. Mohala, anyone, an OG doesn't bother me. An Allison header or whatever you want, but I'm going to go 1-0 to the Reds. Salah to get the goal. Or maybe one of the lads, maybe Luis Diaz or Nunes off the bench gets the winner, but as I say, I just want to win the bloody game. Rice would be a shout too, says Mark Forrest. Declan Rice, the money. I mean, he'd be 80, 90 million. Declan Rice, I do like him. Really big, you know, breaking things down in the middle. I'd rather Casado nearly more than him. He'd probably be similar price. That's the only issue. Poor old Mello. May as well leave, says Raza. Mello, yellow. Oh my God. Poor old Mello. Unbelievable. Mello, will he ever have a chance? Jeez. Oh, I know it's like a matrix. It's like a hologram, as people would say. Is he even real? Does he exist? We see his name. We see him in training. But do we see him on the pitch? Do we see him in the reality of Premier League football? The answer is no. He might come on. You never know. Do a poll, Dave. What time will Fabinho get a yellow, says Redboard? Oh my God. I'd say 41 minutes, Fabinho. I think it's nearly a guarantee yellow because the pace isn't quite there, and we know what he tries to do, break up play, and sometimes he's late. First half booking for Fabinho seems certain because they're nippy in midfield, Leeds. You know, they'll attack. They have to attack. So now he's sitting back. They're at home. The crowd won't let them sit back. And they need to win. They need points. They need points to get out of that bloody zone because it's an absolute battle. There's 8 or 9 teams there that can go down. I mean, it's literally nearly half the bloody league can go down. It's crazy down there. Some players have to take it for the team. Yeah, just hope it's not a red. Yellow's okay. Mello will be our new summer signing. Renew Mello's contract. There you go. FSG come out. Mello to renew contract. Renew contract. He hasn't even signed. It was only on loan, wasn't he? Liam Wilson. How are you, Liam? Hopefully you're well, my friend. Hit the like, hit the share. Give us a sub. Show us your love for Liverpool. I'm going 1-0. Mohala. As I say, any type of win will do me tonight, guys. Any type of win. Mark Forrest, that's why my mates used to tell me that's what my mates used to tell me in prison. Maybe you were in prison, Gooch. I don't know. It's possible. Bad advice, I say in retrospect. Well, maybe you're in prison now watching us live. But as I say, guys, I want a performance. I want the result, obviously, but I want the performance as well. I want the result and the performance tonight. Are we going to get it away from home once in a blue moon? Who knows? Time will tell. Would it be half an hour kickoff? I don't like the Jota starts over Darwin. Darwin's pace always causes havoc, and Jota is off form. Well, maybe he'll score tonight and be on form. Awaken World. That's the reason he's starting. Obviously, Klopp's seen something in training. Maybe Darwin has a bit of a niggle. Alisson in goal. Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson in midfield. It's Hendo, it's Fabinho, it's Jones, Salah, Hakpo, and Jota up front. We've a really, really good bench, as they say. Luis Diaz, the Colombian prince, on the bench, hoping to get some sort of a cameo late in the second half. Nunez, Captain Darwin, Chaotic Nunez, and Thiago Alcantara are amongst the bench. Yeah, sure, it will change for the next game. Tonight is hard away from home. Yeah, it's tough. We just been so bad. Psychologically, away from home, we're fucking brutal. We're brutal. We're probably 1-0 down before we kick a ball. But I want that to change tonight, guys. I want it to change. And as I say, Leeds win tonight. They've done the double overs. And how many times has that happened in history? Not many. They beat us at Anfield, a last-minute goal. I do not want the same thing to happen. I know a few Leeds fans over here, and I do not want to hear them being happy tomorrow. I don't want them going down in particular, but I want the 3 points tonight at Elland Road. I want the 3 points tonight. And they will not hand them. You have to earn them. You have to graft, you have to play, you have to perform. Energy levels have got to be right, and you got to be clinical as well. We do get chances. Take the chances at the right time. It's as simple as that. Take the bloody chances. Take the chances. I'm going to go now in about 2 minutes, guys. As I say, I will be live at 10 o'clock straight after the match for instant match reaction. So pop in then. So guys, we leave it there. I'm going to go 1-0. I'm hoping I'm in a good humour in about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes time. Hope you are in a good humour, because if that's true, that means Liverpool will have got the result we all wanted. Gary Richards is going 8-0. Jesus, Gary, I'd take one of those 8. Take one of those goals out of those 8. Thanks, everyone. Let's have a good win. Mark Forrest, hit the like, hit the share, guys. As I say, let's go. I'm going to go 1-0 to the Reds. Let's hope it's a win. Talk to you straight after the game. Cheers, guys.